Hello friends, if you're watching this video then it probably means that you're all set and eagerly waiting for your newborn baby to arrive. But if you're having a baby in this pandemic situation, I know how worried you can. So today in this video I'm going to share a list of products that you have to carry in your hospital bag while going for a delivery due to COVID-19 and other list of products that you need to carry in your hospital bag in general while going for a delivery. So, if you want to watch more such informative videos related to pregnancy, mother care, or child care topics, please subscribe to my channel. And now let's move towards the video. Well, the very first thing that you need to know is when to keep your hospital bag ready. Well, the due date given by the doctors is at the end of 40th week of pregnancy. But you should always keep your hospital bag ready during 36th or 37th week of pregnancy. In case you had to rush for the hospital and you do not get enough time to pack required things in your bag, it is always advised to keep your hospital bag ready in advance. In case you have already scheduled your delivery and you know exactly when you are going to deliver a baby, in that case the things may be different, but otherwise it is always advised to keep your hospital bag ready in advance. So, what exactly you should carry in your hospital bag? So, let's first see a list of products that you need to carry in your hospital bag due to this COVID-19 situation. So, very first thing on my list is food items and drinks. Well, there are two main reasons why you should carry these items in your hospital bag. First is due to this COVID-19 situation, hospitals need to take a lot of precautions and there might be a limit on how many times and how many people should go out of the hospital and should come in the hospital. So the support person previously was able to go out and bring and buy something to eat and then come to hospital, or at least go out and eat and then come to hospital if the food items are not allowed in the hospital. But now there might be limits if the support person should be able to go out or not. So it is always preferred to have some food items in your hospital bag itself. Second reason why you should carry these food items in your hospital bag is in case the mother has to stay in hospital for a long time during her labor pain, having some quick bites will help her to gain some energy. Well, in my case, I was in labor pain for like 16 hours, out of which 8 hours I was waiting in hospital for my baby to arrive. Ultimately, I had to go for the seasonal section due to some reasons. But those 8 hours when I was in hospital, I was in labor pain. Of course, I was not in a good mood to sit down and have some lunch or something. But having some quick bites here and there were really helpful for me to gain some energy. So, what kind of food items should you pack in your hospital bag? Of course, you are keeping your hospital bag ready in advance. So you should select some food items which are non-perishable. These may include protein bars or some dry fruits or some wafers or some dry kind of snack items. Don't forget to pack drinking water bottles in your hospital bag. If you want, you can also pack some juices, some packaged juices in your hospital bag. Well, this is something that you should keep ready in your hospital bag. But if at all you get enough time before you leave for a hospital, I would suggest you to pack some good food items, some more extra food items like a whole meal or at least a bread jam or bread butter, things like that, which are more heavy and filling more than just a snack. Second thing on my list is sanitizers. Of course, during this situation, you have to carry sanitizers everywhere you go. And of course, it is compulsory to carry a sanitizer while you are going to the hospital for delivery. Well, I would suggest you to carry multiple small bottles of sanitizers rather than carrying a single sanitizer bottle. Because in that case, it will be more handy and you will be able to keep these small bottles at multiple places, like one bottle near mother's bed, other bottle near baby's crib, third bottle hanging to your handbag, or something like that. Well, third item on my list is a mask. Of course, you'll be leaving your house wearing a mask, but it is always preferred to carry some extra mask with you in your hospital bag because, of course, the mother has to stay in hospital for few days and you never know when you will need extra masks. So it is always suggested to have some extra masks with you. So these were the list of products that you need to carry in your hospital bag due to COVID-19 situation. Now let's move towards the list of products that you need to carry in your hospital bag irrespective of this pandemic. So there will be again two lists. One list is for your baby and other is for your mother. So let's go ahead and see what you need to carry in your hospital bag for your baby. So very first thing on my list for a baby is a towel. Well, as soon as a baby will arrive, doctors are going to give a bath to your baby and clean her or him. Well, many hospitals use their own products, but I would suggest you to use your own products, especially in this pandemic situation, just to be sure that whatever you're using is clean and dry. Make sure that even if you're using a brand new product, you should always wash it at home and dry it properly before you use it. The second thing on the list is a swaddle. Well, as soon as your baby is clean, you need to swaddle your baby. And anyways, newborn babies are mostly kept in a swaddle. So there are many good quality swaddles available online nowadays with a very good quality of muslin cloth. So if you wish to buy something that we use for our baby, you can find the links in description box. Well, many people also use some soft cotton clothes for this purpose, which are already available at home. So choice is yours. Third thing is some clothes for your newborn baby. Well, newborn babies are mostly kept in swaddle, but you should always carry at least couple of sets for your baby. Well, this should include a couple of top and a bottom, a couple of hand gloves, couple of socks, a couple of caps, and depending upon the weather, if you think it is necessary, you should always carry at least one sweater for your newborn baby. Most mothers prefer to breastfeed their baby once the baby arrives. But in some cases, it is not possible for a mother to produce milk immediately or feed their baby immediately. Say, for example, I was not able to feed my baby immediately. Due to some back pain issues, I was not able to sit in a position or sleep in a position to be able to feed my baby properly. So, for first 24 hours, my baby was feeding on a formula. As I explained even before, I was in a labor pain for a very long time, and then I had to go for a cesarean section delivery in urgency. Since something like that happens, many mothers are not able to produce milk after birth. So, in that case, I think you should always be prepared to feed your baby with a formula milk. And so that you should always carry at least two sterile feeding bottles ready in your hospital bag. If you're already planning to feed your baby on a formula milk, you should also carry a baby formula with you. For those who are willing to use diapers immediately after birth of their baby, should always carry some newborn size diapers, wipes, and rash cream for their baby. Well, I do not see any issue in starting to use diapers immediately after birth of your baby. I use it. But for those who are not willing to use diapers immediately, make sure that you are carrying a lot of nappies, clean and dry nappies with you in your hospital bag. Most hospitals have pediatricians in their hospital, so they can prescribe you proper products for your baby to use after baby's bath, like baby wash or moisturize. But if you have any certain preferences, then you can always keep them ready in your hospital bag before you leave for the hospital. Well, this was the list of products for your baby. So now let's move ahead and see what you need to carry in your hospital bag for mothers. Well, everything in my list for mothers is actually optional, but I find it very comfortable if you have all these things in your hospital bag. So very first thing on mother's list is a comfortable set of clothes. Well, most of the hospitals have their own uniforms that you have to wear, but if you are able to use your own clothes which are comfortable, I think it is better. Because, and what do you mean by comfortable clothes? Well, it should be loose and it should have front opening or front buttons to be able to feed your baby. And of course, you need at least one set of clothes that you will be wearing while leaving the hospital. During pregnancy, if you sleep in a certain position, it will make you more comfortable. Like you have to sleep on your left side and keep a pillow between your legs and a small pillow below your belly to support. So if you have something like a small pillow at your home that makes you really comfortable, I would prefer that to be in your hospital bag. I was carrying a small pillow that made me very comfortable during my pregnancy. So you can also have that pillow in your hospital bag. If you wish to have your own towel to use in hospital, you should always pack it in your hospital bag. When post delivery, the bleeding is very high, and hospitals normally provide you a huge cotton pads to be used. But I never found those pads comfortable. I really feel the maternity pads that are easily available online or easily available in pharmacy are much more better and comfortable for mothers. So if you wish to buy any such maternity pad, you can find the link in description box below. Once you deliver a baby, you will be staying in a hospital for a few days, at least a couple of days. So you should always pack all the toiletries that you will be using, like shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, things like that, in your hospital bag. Well, this was the list of products for mothers. There could be other things in your hospital bag which are equally important, and you should pack them in your hospital bag. Things like clothes for your support person, your ID card, your mobile charger, your wallet, your insurance papers or insurance card if that applies. Make sure everything that you're packing in your hospital bag, like food or toiletries, it should be small packs. And you should not carry very heavy hospital bags to the hospital because everything that you will be carrying, your support person is going to handle it. So you are in labor pain, so support person has to handle the mother, their own things and the hospital bag as well. So make sure that you are not carrying a lot of things in your hospital bag. So that was all for today. Hope that helps and see you in my next video. Bye.